What is up, guys? Edgar here. I'm back with another video. Been a while. Um, and if you look at the name of this channel, I sort of wanted to change it because I wanted to do like more than just the TCG, and I wanted to, show my art that I've made, and I've really been inspired. Um, I've been mostly inspired, and I've sort of have a style that I've been working on for a while. Just, I don't know, I guess you would call this abstract or something like that. And some of the stuff might be used. I actually did turn one of these one of these pictures into a card. But what this video is going to be is just showing some art that I've done over, in a while. And I have done a few cards. I'm going to use some pictures from here as cards, and I've done some digital stuff, some card art that I'll probably show in another video. I've gotten quite a few done. Well, I don't know. Yeah, but this is a sort of one of the drawings. I actually filled up this whole entire sketchbook, but this is one of the drawings. I'm not actually. Hold on. I'm not sure if I even showed you guys this. This is one. I had an idea for like tree folks or something like that, so I drew this guy. Sorry if the coloring doesn't look that great. I actually used Sharpies for this. And I know Sharpies aren't probably the best for this type of stuff, but I don't know, I feel comfortable using it. And then after that, I have this guy right here, this drawing right here. If any one of you are familiar with someone that goes by Peter Draws, he has this really cool abstract type of stuff, these doodles that are really, really awesome. They're freaking amazing. And yeah, I did curse. Honestly, I don't care. But I just sort of got inspired by his art to wanting to do my own type of like weird stuff. So that's where this came from. I actually really love using ink. If I have it in here, let me check. No, I don't. I don't have it in here, but I have a sort of like inking pen that I love to draw with, and that's what I did this with, along with a Prismacolor marker, the double-sided thing. So yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to add my own little sort of style to it because I do like to do anime related type of stuff. So that's where this part right here comes in. But yeah. This is another one I did. A friend of mine told me that it sort of looks like a gun from this angle. It sort of looks like a chair from this angle, and he said he really liked it because you could turn it any way, and it's like a new picture all the time. This is actually one of my favorites. There we go. This one, honestly, in my opinion, I felt like this is one of my I guess failures or whatever. Like I really did not like the way this came out, but a lot of people seem to love it. I don't really like it. I wish I could have, I don't know, done something different. But I don't know, it's just me. And another thing, it's sort of like a recurring thing that you'll see that I like to, for some reason, I like drawing eyes a lot within my drawings. Here's another one. I started out drawing this bird, but I wanted to, at least do something with the rest of the page, so I drew this weird platform thing for it to stand on. Here's another one. This is actually done like I sort of like over here drew this area right here. Then I sort of went down as like I should make it like something holding it up, and so they have pillars in this little area right here. Here I actually started try to do a lot more detail within each little space. So the dots and the lines and the patterns. I try to add more patterns, and then I sort of went back later. It was like I kind of want to add more to it. So I sort of drew this little island thing over here. It's actually excuse me. It's actually supposed to be like some sort of floating island. I don't know. There's my signature. Oh yeah, another thing is the reason why my channel name is now Sin Mango. Like I said earlier, I sort of wanted to like not be known for just for like TCG. Like I wanted to do more art related stuff here, and so people that would come and would be like, "What the hell, Ninja Toad Games? That sounds like a cringy ass Minecraft channel." Um, so I wanted to change it, and so I changed it to Sin Mango because that's actually a sort of it's sort of like a tag that I go by a lot online. So that's the thing. I have an Instagram where I post all my art, and that's Sin Mango. A lot of things I use Sin Mango for. So yeah, this is actually my uncle. He had recently passed away, and he actually drew this in my sketchbook before he passed. So rest in peace, Theo Danny. At least I was practicing, just getting comfortable using a pen, because mostly I just draw with pencil, and so I never used pen because I felt like I just screw up and stuff. So here's another one. When I drew this, at first I like the amount of detail that's in this, um, especially this little guy over here. I don't know why I really like to draw weird faces within some of these designs, or whatever you want to call them. But when I drew this, I started looking at it, and it sort of kind of looked like a nuke. So, or bomb, or whatever you want to call it. So I just drew this the little cloud smoke behind it. I know my uncle, my other, not Theo Danny, but my other uncle said it kind of looked like I think he called it a tadpole or something like that. I can see why, but yeah. The same uncle, he drew this, not the one that passed, but the one that said the other picture looked like a tadpole, but he drew this. Hasn't drawn in a long while, so he said that it was a little rusty. I still think it's okay. It was just something I was bored. I didn't even bother finishing this. I really hate it. My friend actually drew this. I'm trying to get him to draw more because he likes to he has a lot of like ideas for different things, and I was like, dude, you should just draw it out, because like he has really awesome ideas. I don't want to say what they are because I don't want no little lurker just coming by. Oh, let me grab that idea. There's some more of his art. I should just skim through that and let nobody see it. This is I was trying to do something different here. Basically what this is I used the ink pen, the Prisma marker, and I used this how to open it with my mouth. That's what she said. It's sort of a painter's marker thing. This paint, and that's the thing with me, is that I love to use pink, especially with black, because I feel like it makes it stand out more, and it just looks beautiful when it's like pink and black. I don't know, sort of like you get with like a neon effect or something like that. But that's what this is. Same thing over here, except here, I wanted to like see what I could do, like just non-artistic supplies or whatever. I don't know what you would say. Just I wanted to see what I could do with other, type of things that aren't meant for drawing. So this was used with the ink pen, the prism marker, and the paint marker. But I also used this white over here. Most of the white that you see here is done with a whiteout pen. So that's what that is. You can get a good view of that. But yeah, this channel is just gonna because it does take a long while to it does take time for me to actually do the digital stuff, because I'm not great when it comes to digital. For me, it actually feels very weird, so I want to just post, just some random art that I do. I want this channel to be a lot more active than it is, because I have this, because I understand that for most people, like, they have to work on something, it takes them time and stuff like that, but I don't like to keep people waiting. I like to like have them busy with something while they wait for something. So just gonna be showing like a lot of art that I do, but when it comes to traditional, I work really fast, surprisingly. But digital, I'm slow as hell. Like, it's just very hard for me to do digital. This one I actually just want to use like just one color, so I just used the pink with the paint marker. I actually really like the way this came out. It kind of reminds me of an artist. I haven't heard, I haven't seen his stuff in a very long time. I think he goes by Buff Monster. But that's what this sort of makes. It reminds me of him, of his type of art. Not exactly the design, but just the pink and just the fluffiness of this, if that makes sense. Okay, this one I actually used in a card. I did because I had to change a few things and I had to add a new card type to sort of like, I don't know, for my opinion, make it a lot more fun and challenging. So you actually have to think a lot more about what you're going to do. So I sort of used this art with it. Now it's only red here, but like when I put it in the digital, in the tablet and stuff like that, and I drew it, I sort of just extracted the line art, turning all the line like just straight black, and then I added color to it. Like, it's a very colorful thing. Like, I think it's the most colorful thing I've done. Now this, I try to use a lot more different colors with what I've done. So here is just two different colors. It makes me, I actually call this, I don't tell anyone this. This is the first time telling anyone, but I actually call this the Suicune drawing because of the color scheme. So if you don't know who Suicune is, it's a legendary Pokemon that was, I think they showed it in the Pokemon Forever, which is the one with Celebi. So yeah. And if you don't know Pokemon, man, get out from under a rock. Come on, man. This one I try to use, I think I used 4 different colors for this. This one is actually pretty interesting. I want to use this in a card, but this is like a sort of fortress type thing. It's a flying fortress. I don't even know how to describe this, to be honest. But you have here the sort of like smoke engine type thing, and because I added clouds down here, but I feel like I should have added clouds on the top. So you can turn it upside down, and it's a new picture and stuff. And you see here, there's different buildings and stuff. This is for a card, for an archetype that I will not be telling you much about, but you can look at the pictures and get a sort of an idea. of what it might be. This penguin with a bow tie. Acknowledge it, embrace it, love it. That's sort of me. I'm trying to practice drawing animals, so that's what I was working on. Came out terrible. I stopped. This is another one. Now you can see here that I'm actually getting very comfortable with adding a lot of detail and a lot of lines here. Actually adding like little hidden pictures within the drawings. Like here's actually supposed to be a sort of like a courtyard, like a sort of yard or something like that, with different like citizens there and stuff. That's a stick man just enjoying the view. This is I don't I don't know what this is, but this is supposed to be sort of like intestines or whatever. I don't know. Then you have this over here. This one, I started out drawing like just the basic shape and stuff, and then I thought, oh, I'll just make it into a crown and stuff. I might use this in a card. I really don't know. Oh yeah, you guys can't see this. Hold on. This is private stuff that I'm doing for it's future plans that I'm doing with somebody. So I can't. That this is it's classified. Okay, now this is another drawing I did. I tried to do the same fortress thing, but in my opinion, I feel like it wasn't as good as the other one. Here sort of had like a sort of like uh, I don't know how you would say, but I sort of like losing just I don't know like I was losing the flow. Like I wasn't like I wanted to draw, but I didn't want to like draw like I don't know how to explain that. But most artists will know what I'm talking about. If you're an artist, you know what I mean. But so that's when this one, in my opinion, looks very bland. It doesn't look all that great. Um, it looks like shit. There's some Haku fan art, you know what I'm saying? Any Haku fans out there, Ice Style, you know what I'm saying? This is character design for some random thing. I don't know. I just drew it. I actually like it. He's weird. I love it. It's Yop. Some Deadpool Spider-Man fan art. And some other stuff. This is rushed artwork at its finest. You see how ugly it is? This is when I take my time and I try to be somewhat realistic. I try to do something here, but like I said, I was out of it. Like I wasn't like feeling it anymore. The flow. So it was kind of hard, and well, not really hard. Just I don't know. I wasn't even sure what I was doing anymore. Some more just random character designs. Looks like Byakuya a little bit. Just random demon head. So I tried to do it again here, and so I was looking at the way that the shapes were forming, and it sort of looked like some type of warrior. So I did this sort of robotic warrior with little designs in each limb to make it, pop more. Yeah, gave it a little jetpack there, cause like why not? That's for actually a story that I'm working on called Not Exactly Angel. I'll keep you guys updated on that. There's some more art. Now I started getting the flow back. I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me try this one more time. I actually really like the way this came out. This is a very, very bad drawing. I really suck when it comes to drawing hair. Just saying. I don't know what this was. Yeah. This was actually I was drawing the character from Not Exactly Angel, the main character. So there he is. I couldn't actually, for a while I lost my ink pen and I couldn't find it anymore, so I had to use this terrible Pilot G207 with a ballpoint. Oh my god, a ballpoint. No, I hate ballpoint. But yeah, that's what this is. It came out okay, I guess. Just I hate ballpoint. Yeah, this one is that I felt I really loved this one. I felt like I accomplished what I was doing. When this is actually the first time using my first time using paint, like actual brushes and acrylics and whatnot. And so I applied. So basically, what it was I just from here to here was just like straight like pink, right? Just painting from here to here down was just pink paint. And then I did some designs here with it, and then I went over using black paint and stuff, and so that's what that was. And I felt like it was missing something, so like I said, for a while I had lost my ink pen, so I had to use my ballpoint pen. So I went in with little tiny designs here, as you can see right there. And then I was like, man, it still feels like it's missing something. So I used my paint pen. So that's why you see a different shade of pink. It actually, when you first look at it, it sort of like it sort of stands out, and like this sort of like starts to look like white. It doesn't even look like pink anymore, especially through the camera. But here I did my eyes with it here. The designs here with it, as you can see. And so the sir just came out with that, and I really love the way it came out. And on the back of that, because I had ran out of paper, there's this a different little scene. This was just for practice. I wanted to like try to draw a scene. Wrong one. The same here. This is practice. That's just, I don't know what the hell that is. Oh my god, that hand is just horrifying. Just character design. I actually really like this guy. He looks pretty fucking cool, man. He looks slick as hell. I'm gonna call you Slick Sasuke. And then there's that. So yeah, that's my sketchbook. Well, I have like stuff up here. There's this, just character design. Some weird ass piece of art. Practice shading. I'm not sure if you can see the shading. It's kind of hard to see it on in the camera. Character design, and yeah, practice drawing an eye. This is actually for a contest on Amino. I'm in some sort of creator Amino, where that's like it's a community for like artists and authors, mostly for people making manga and stuff like that. So they have sort of like a character design. They said make a pirate, so this is my pirate. There were a lot of good pirates in there. It's character design. I want to change my style. Yeah. Same thing, just a character design. Actually, let me show you the little faces here. Fuck. Yeah, that. character design. This is actually a profile for my YouTube channel where I upload like gaming stuff, which I have not done anything on that channel for a long ass time. If not gaming stuff, I have a friend who does music, and every time I talk, he listen. This guy, he, he's stressful. I keep trying to tell him, dude, I have a platform. I have subscribers on this channel. I have like 30 something subscribers on that channel. Like you have people that like your stuff. Like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give you exposure, but he never wants to do anything. So whenever I can talk him into making music and stuff like that, I upload it there. I upload his music there. Some more art here. There's that. Oop, sorry. Yeah, that's it. That is my sketchbook. So if you want to see more stuff, I'll probably be posting more. Oh wait, I have one last thing. This guy right here. Not sure if I should finish filling in the whole entire paper, but I drew this. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of detail in this. But yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this, and you come across my channel and you're not subscribed, you should subscribe so you can see more. I'll probably post my Instagram down in the description so you can find me if you wanna see more of my art, because when I finish my art, I'll be posting it on Instagram before it comes out on YouTube. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, that's it. If you like my drawings, my art, like the video, maybe subscribe if you want to see more. See you guys later.